The Insecurity Society Abuja branch has held a 27th annual Ramadan lecture on Saturday 9 April 2022 at the Insecurity Central Mosque, Maitama, Abuja. The theme of this year's lecture, Ramadan, Family Value and Nation Building, was delivered by the guest lecturer and Islamic scholar, Sheikh Dr. Muhyiddin Ajani Bello. In his message, the erudite cleric and the chairman of Insecurity Society Northern State Council of Missioners, Dr. Bello, has called for rebuilding of the nation through our change of attitude and mentality. According to him, God has made enough provision for mankind, and it is beneficial to us by turning back to God and enjoying His abundant provision.
Nation building. All these things is possible, and it's not possible for the situation we are in this nation now. So when we look at things, especially in the country now, we don't know how we can do it, and why it is possible for us again to say that we want to build the nation again. But we have to close to the Almighty Allah. It's only Allah can rebuild it for us. Only Allah can answer our prayer to build our nation again.
Other dignitaries at the lecture also spoke with our reporter, and they lent their voices on the theme of the lecture, Ramadan.
Insecurity, banditry, killings, left, right, center, kidnapping. These are things that we have never witnessed in the past, but they are the orders of the day in Nigeria today. Nobody is safe, nowhere is safe. We go by whatever transport means, whether by rail, here or road. Nobody feels safe again. So when you find out that government has exhausted all their capacity to address this issue, what do? You call on to God. The next thing to do is to call Almighty Allah. When issues are beyond human comprehension and capacity, the next thing you call on God, because it's only through divine means that we can solve issues that are beyond human capacity. For me, I've seen this problem as just like the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun just said. He said government is overwhelmed. And when you say something is overwhelming, that means it has gone beyond the control, you understand, of the people saddled with that responsibility. And when you have a situation like that at hand, what do? You understand? We cannot all decide to kill ourselves and say because things are not well, or we can all not decide to leave Nigeria and say we want to go to another country. We have no other country other than Nigeria. So the only thing we need to do is call on Almighty Allah to come to our rescue. And I believe I am a fervent believer in the fact that God can always change things, and that is our prayer, and that is the reason why during my remark, the major message that I pass to people is that we must all come together as Muslims to pray for this nation. If you look at the social media thing, it's unfortunate that people that are supposed to be dependent have become independent because of this social media thing. They see different things. You understand? We borrow ways of life from abroad because it's on our palm. We see what is going on in Europe, we see what is going on in America, and we want to copy those things. So that's one of the major areas of concern. You understand? This social media thing, it has influenced our youth in such a way that they do all sorts of things. They all want to belong. That's why you see youths coming up with all sorts of things, looking for money. They're on the fast lane. They do all sorts of things to make money. They want to be rich because they are all in competition because of this social media. They see what is going on Instagram. They see what is going on FaceTime. You understand? They all want to be part of that, and in the course of that, they do all sorts of untoward things. That is one. Two, you understand? Lack of parental care is another major issue. We bear children, but do we look after them? Do we look out for them? Do we care to know what they do? In the past, you cannot come home with a shirt that was not bought by your parents. But today, you can even drive a car. A lady of 18 years can bring a car to the house and nobody will ever question. They will even continue to thank her and continue to even ask her for money. You understand? The parents, oh, we have lost that family value, and that's the reason. That's a societal problem. You understand? Is the major issue, and we pray Almighty Allah to take control. So it's an enigma. Baba has been someone that we all always look forward to. He's a man full of knowledge and wisdom. So we always come around to see how we can, benefit and gain from the fountain of wisdom, of his wisdom. He's an erudite scholar. He's a very deep-rooted, knowledgeable person. And for us, we always thank God that every year we have this opportunity to come around, to listen to him. Look at most of the things that he's been saying. Those things that he said in the past have come to pass. So he is an inspiration to all of us. So we thank God that we still have him alive, and we pray to God to continue to keep him for us so that we can continue to benefit from his way.
The highlight of the lecture was the special prayers for the nation, Nigeria, led by the guest lecturer, Sheikh Muhyiddin Bello. Tolulope Oludayo reporting for News Portal TV.